The ocean and the wilderness have always held secrets humanity barely understands. Some myths are just stories, but some are ancient memories of creatures that may have truly existed or still exist somewhere, hidden from the world. Today, we uncover 5 chilling myths that turned out to be real, partly real, or disturbingly possible. These aren't fairy tales. These are encounters with things that should not exist. The first myth comes from deep inside the Amazon rainforest. The legend of the Mythical tribes described it as a towering, 7-foot beast with massive claws and a scream so terrifying it could paralyze you. For generations, explorers laughed off the legend. But then, paleontologists uncovered the remains of prehistoric giant ground sloths. These enormous creatures had long, sickle-shaped claws, thick hide similar to armor, and a roar that early explorers called earth-shaking. What is worse is that several isolated tribes insist they've seen living versions deep inside untouched forest. Imagine walking through dense jungle, the air still, the light barely reaching the ground, and hearing a growl behind you from something that went extinct thousands of years ago, or so we thought. The next mystery is the Ningen, Antarctica's white phantom. Early 20th century whalers described pale, human-shaped beings rising from icy waters, creatures the size of a bus with long arms, smooth skin, and a blank, featureless face. For decades, these stories were dismissed as hallucinations caused by cold and exhaustion. But modern researchers have recorded sonar hits of massive shapes moving silently under Antarctic ice shapes, far bigger than whales. Some underwater cameras have captured drifting white forms, unlike anything known to science. Maybe they are unknown mammals, or something that evolved in the deepest, darkest corners of the world. Something that sees us long before we ever see it. From the icy south, we move back to the tropical Amazon, home to the myth of the Encantado, a supernatural river being set to shapeshift into humans at night and lure people toward the water. It sounds like pure folklore until you learn about the Amazon pink dolphin. These dolphins have an almost human-like smile, make eerie nighttime whistles, and can twist and contort their bodies in unusual ways because of their unique skeletal structure. On a foggy night, a pale, human-shaped figure rising from dark river water would terrify anyone. Even today, many unexplained drownings and disappearances happen in areas tied to Encantado legends. Whether there's something supernatural or simply misunderstood Natur, the effect is the same. The river takes who it wants. Then there's the Kangamato, the flying terror of Central Africa. Villagers have described it for centuries, a dragon-like creature with leathery wings, a long beak full of sharp teeth, and a wingspan wider than any man. Early explorers called it superstition, until some admitted seeing massive, terrifying shadows pass overhead. In the 1920s, an engineer named Frank Malin showed villagers illustrations of extinct pterosaurs, ancient flying reptiles. Every single person pointed to the picture and said, "That's it. That's the Kangamato." Some scientists believe large, undiscovered species of bats exist in remote wetlands. Others say the fossil record doesn't capture every creature that ever lived. Maybe a few prehistoric beasts survived and still rule the night. And then there's the most mysterious of all, the bloop. In 1997, sensors in the Pacific recorded a sound so powerful it was detected over 3,000 miles away. At first, scientists thought it was a massive underwater creature larger than any whale known to science. The sound pattern was organic, alive, and impossibly loud. Then suddenly, it never happened again. The most powerful biological sound ever recorded simply vanished. Official explanations suggest shifting ice sheets. But many marine experts argue the acoustic signature didn't match ice at all. It's what made the loudest underwater sound in history? Something alive? Something massive? Or something we have yet to discover? Myths are often warnings, memories, or blurry encounters with creatures too strange to explain. From giant prehistoric beasts hiding in jungle, to faceless beings drifting beneath Antarctica, to winged predators in African skies, and unknown giants calling from the deepest parts of the ocean. The truth is simple. The world is far more mysterious than we allow ourselves to believe. And some myths, they never died. They just went deeper.